Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl MizLadieRee, and today I did just a simple face to show you how I do my foundation. So it's pretty much my foundation routine. So if that is something you want to see, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is you decide to watch this video, you are here and I appreciate you. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your girl so you can be notified anytime I upload another video. Today I did a simple makeup look that doesn't have any eyeshadow, so you can see how I beat my face with all Fenty Beauty products except for my lips. My lips is a Victoria's Secret lippy that I've never used before, but I'm gonna have to incorporate it in a couple of more looks because this is popping. It's called Pure Metal in the color Spark. It retails for $14, but I got it from the BX a while ago. If I see something I like, I'll grab it and probably won't use it till like later. Like I just popped the seal on this bad boy. But yeah, this is the look I did today. I even showed you how I contoured, set everything. This is the setting spray that I use. It's not really a setting spray, it's rose water, but I like to start my face off with this. I'm doing my eyebrows with the Benefit Brow in the number 5. I use the pencil and the pomade. First you brush them out, girls. Brush them, brush them, brush them. Because I was just doing a simple look today, I made sure that I really took my time. And I don't know if anyone has noticed, but since it's been 2020, all of my videos have been 20 minutes long, and I haven't even been doing that on purpose. But I'm here also trying out this new mic. Hey, new mic, how you doing? Let me start back to this video. Yeah, so I draw them on. You want to start at where the bridge of your nose is, and that's where you want to start your bottom line, and then you want to go at a 45-degree angle for the arch, and then where your eyelid ends is just like 2 centimeters above that is where you want the tip to go, the tip of your eyebrow at the end. Then you fill it in with hair-like strokes. My face was still wet, so I had to tap, tap, tap. You know, tap it in there. Again, on the other side, start at the bridge of your nose and go to about a 45-degree angle. And if you're like me and don't have hairs because you're gonna pluck them to life, imagine. And remember, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. I'm loving this mic, y'all. Y'all should see me right now as I'm recording this because this is so much fun. All right. Back to the eyebrows. And you see how I cleaned that off because it kind of went like straight instead of down like the other. I could spend 30 to 45 minutes on eyebrows, but because it wasn't, that's me checking to make sure they both started at the bridge correctly. Some people draw a line. After a while, you don't have to. So this is me going in with the pomade, also from Benefit, in the color 5 as well. I think 5 is like a dark brown. I think they go up to 7. I'm not sure about that. It's my first time, not my first time using their products, but I'm new to Benefit Brow. I thought they were a little expensive. I think they went for like 25 bucks a piece. That's a lot of money. Shmoney. If you see me smiling or laughing or giggling, I was listening to my friend's podcast, and I was a featured fan on this episode. And I was rewatching it, and it's called The Triangle. I put it later on in the video, so you guys can go check them out. This is the primer I use from Fenty Beauty. Rub it all in, girl. I should have put it on first, but I guess since I did the primer with the rose water, but whatever. This is concealer from Fenty Beauty in the color 370. I think it's 370. Let me double check that. 350. Should have went with my instinct. 350. It's 350. And what I'm using this for is I'm just using it to define the bottom part of my eyebrows. Yeah, that's me cracking up. I couldn't tell you. If you want to know what he was talking about, go check him out. The Triangle. TH3 Triangle. They're on YouTube, Spotify, and all other streaming areas. So, I brought it like down, but not all the way over my eyelid because I wasn't wearing eyeshadow today. And packed it in with my finger. Now I'm using my foundation. And see, I told you to listen to the podcast. I'm using my foundation to cover the top, but I'm also going to put it at the bottom to where you're just going to see a pop of color with that first concealer in 350. I knew it was 350, but for some reason I thought it was 370. I crack up every time I listen to the podcast. 2 of them I went to high school with. The other one, I don't know how we didn't cross paths because we were there, I think, at the same time. But we're friends now, so if you want to check it out, check it out. Go support other people. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to support your friends. Your business will not go down because you're supporting somebody else's. So this is me just putting the foundation at the bottom, and I make sure I only leave like a small line of the color. I had a brush hair on my face. And I couldn't even tell you where it was on the tripod. I said tripod. I'm looking at my mic's tripod. I couldn't tell you where it was on the podcast because I'm going to be laughing throughout the whole thing. Eventually, once I get my MacBook Pro set up, I'll be able to record and use the mic at the same time. Right now, the way my life is set up, I have to record first, then do the voiceover separately. Shaking my head. And I'm just filling in the areas around the brow so I won't have to do that much when it's time to actually put the foundation on. And believe it or not, this is sped up. But I wanted to take my time and show you. I had a few people ask me what was my actual foundation routine and how I do things. So, and while I'm here talking about supporting people, I want to thank you for helping me to reach 60 subscribers. My goal this year is to reach 100, and then, 100 every year. Like that's the goal, and I think I can achieve that. Some might say, oh, you're setting a small goal. We're going to start out little by little and work our way up. So if you have somebody you know that likes videos like these, go ahead and tell them to check your girl out, This is me just using the rest of the product that I had on my back of the hand. I'm not about to throw away some Fenty Beauty foundation. And this new one, the hydrating one, I like it. The matte one is still good too, but I like this one. It's not a glass container. It's still the same amount and still the same amount of coverage, and it gives you like a glossier, well, no, duh, it's hydrating, but you know what I mean. So you see how I'm going to the line but not all the way covering the line up, and I do the surprise look because I feel it spreads out my skin up there better. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, I had a good time on that podcast, so yeah. That air freshener of mine. Now I'm going in with the foundation for my cheeks and the rest of my face. Sonic slushies be life, bruh. I'm spraying the beauty blender with the rose water, And we just about to beat this all in our face. I've had my braids in for about almost a month. Try to keep them on as long as possible because in June I'm locking back up. Third set, here we come, boo. On this journey, this new decade of life. How's everybody's new year going so far? Let me know in the comments. Once you feel that you've gotten it, evenly around your face, I go in with the concealer again to highlight and contour. I'm not contouring with that. There's a darker color that I bought. I want to say it's 450, which is 30 shades darker than the foundation. I put them both on the back of my hand so that I can warm it up. My sister said that once she started doing that, she realized what I was talking about. It moves more once it's warm versus coming straight out the bottle. And I'm going to put this underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, tip of my nose, chin, and on the sides of my lower jawline. And I open my mouth so I can stretch out that face. Everybody's like, why do you make those faces? It's to stretch it out so you can cover the areas that you need to cover. I usually do above my lip, but I think I forgot this day. I'm gonna do it when I start blending it out, when I realize I don't, because I usually highlight my Cupid's bow, but I forgot. I love that flat brush. I'm gonna be hurt when it falls apart. I've been using it for maybe about five or 6 years. It's my Walmart brush, that Good Faithful. And I don't really contour all the time. This is something new to me, so yeah. You want to do your hairline. I really don't do the sides of my nose, but I'm just showing you if I were to contour, this is how I would do it. Making sure I got all the areas covered now with the rose water again and my black beauty blender. I have a beauty blender for everything. One's for foundations, one's for highlighter and contour, and I also have one for setting powder. Amazon girl, go to Amazon. I am moving. See, I went over my lip, but that's when I realized I didn't have any there. And what I like to do is blend out all the lighter highlighting parts and then go back for the contour with I did a brush with the contour. I just like the way the brush sets a contour versus how a brush sets a highlighter, if that makes any sense. Do what works for you. You are the makeup artist. You are the one that's in control of how your art comes out. Some people use brushes, some people use sponge, some people use pencils, some people use tissue, paint. Like, you are the artiste. You do what works for you. So once I feel like all of the lighter areas are blended in, and I go in with my little brush. It's a Real Techniques brush. I want to say the 1 in 100. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Bought it while I was on sale because ain't no way I'm paying $15 for a brush. I think I got it for $4.97 at the BX. You gotta check them clearance baskets, ladies. And guys too, if you do makeup. And I do a up and down circular motion. Like, I don't like to see the line. I want it to be as blended as possible. However, that is my face, my opinion, and how I like it. So if you want to see that line, go for it. I should have used a smaller brush on my nose, but I didn't feel like it. And this is me just blending out. You know how until you set on your eyes, you'll have that crease? Now it's time for setting powder. With setting powder, I've learned a few things, mostly from Jackie Ina. I use cashew and nutmeg. Now with the cashew, I use to set everywhere that I highlighted, because anytime you want to use a liquid, you're going to have to set it with a foundation. Otherwise, it is not going to stay baby cakes. It's going to move and it's going to melt. So if you want it to stay, what I do, like Jackiana said on her page, she takes the powder, you know how you put it in your little cup, then you put your beauty blender in it, then you tap the beauty blender on the back of your hand, then go in on your face, because I don't sit and bake. I pack it into my face as I'm doing it. And like I said, everywhere I highlighted is where I put the cashew. And it smells so good. Rihanna did her thing. Like, I've always been a fan of Riri, like of her music. One, because my nickname is Riri. I don't spell it with the R-I-R-I, mine's R-E-E. My grandfather gave me that nickname. But, and I like her music, I like her swag, I just like who she is as a person. No, I've never met her. The one time I went to one of the concerts she was supposed to be at, that's when her and Chris Brown had got into it. So she wasn't there, which I understand. However, I haven't, checked out any of her Fenty Beauty, Fenty Beauty, the Savage lingerie line, but the pictures I've seen, she doing it, and she's doing it with the makeup too. Like, I haven't found a product that I haven't liked yet of hers. Oh, oh my God, it's snowing. Look at me, not paying attention. It's coming down hard. But yeah, after I set with the, get back on track, after I set with the cashew, I dust off my entire face with the nutmeg one. It's a darker setting powder, more of my complexion, and instead of me using my pressed powder, I use this. I just like the way it sets my face. That's that. And I'm using another Real Technique brush to dust it all off. But like I was saying before, I did buy one of those eyebrow pencils from Fenty Beauty. The only thing I don't like about it, the pencil doesn't have that long of life. I think I used it maybe 4 or 5 times and it's done. The brush is still good, but other than that, I love her eyeliner. The Cause I'm Black eyeliner. It's so liquidy, goes on smooth. It's just lovely. Speaking of the eyeliner, here it is. That's my slushie with the nerds in it. But yeah. Let me know in the comments some videos you want to see. I am back in school. Mascara. I use the Stiletto mascara, the waterproof one. It's one of my favorites. I didn't put any lashes on because this is a natural look. Like, this is, if I was to go, if I'm just going anywhere, I really don't be wearing makeup like that. Unless it's a serious event, then I'll get like dolled up and stuff. But other than that, you might catch me with some eyebrows and some lipstick, but that's about it. If I'm going to church, which I still haven't found one. And the lippy that I told you about earlier in the video, I'm gonna have to use this one a lot more. Now, even though I put it on, I'm gonna take a baby wipe. I don't think I showed it, but I take a baby wipe and kind of calm it down a little bit, how it looked in the beginning of the video. But I like it, and it's called Spark. And last but not least, my Diamond Dust highlighter from Fenty Beauty. Highlight the cheekbones, the bridge of your nose. You could do it above your eyebrows if you want. Not above your eyebrows, like where we highlighted our eyebrows. Cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. Everywhere you highlighted pretty much with the concealer is where I would put my highlighter. And I don't like a lot. It's up to you. You're the makeup artist. I mean, how many times I gotta repeat that? But yeah, that is it. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.